My name is Mike Chaney. I spent 38 years with Procter Gamble. I retired as a senior executive there. Most of my background is in R&D, product supply, manufacturing, engineering, and so that's who I am. I became aware of Arc Malibu through a friend, Nathan Estruth, introduced me to them, and he brought me over, and I got to meet Peter, and I got to meet Renee. And you know, look, I'm at the stage of life where I work in ideas I believe in and people I like. So, and both qualify. Well, as part of Procter, I did a number of acquisitions and sales and acquisitions. And look, I knew the banks were always working for the big guys. So the model of focusing on the one-time seller, focusing on the small company, the avoiding the conflict of interest, which I always saw were there, I loved the model. And then I thought from I got to know Peter and Renee and everybody here, and I just loved the values and the character and the integrity here, so that's why I'm here. In addition to the independence, which to me is really the key for Arc Malibu, it's also just the breadth that they go to. I mean, we in Arc Malibu, we go to a lot of different suppliers, and particularly leveraging family offices and leveraging a whole breadth of suppliers. And what I have witnessed and experienced in working with Arc Malibu is we do very extensive analysis of looking for the buyers. And sometimes the buyers come from places others don't expect. And many investment banks will find, well, here's a handful of buyers we'll go to and we'll pick one. In Arc Malibu, we go much broader and we really work the buyers harder to make sure the seller gets the best deal possible. Yeah, one person I like to point out is Andy Newman. I mean, you know, I've been on a recent deal with him, and you know, you got a lot of people on the call and everybody's kind of talking and doing stuff, and Andy's just kind of quietly just driving it through, making sure we get our objectives met. And you know, he kind of quietly, you know, you got people up with the big personalities talking, and he's like, well, we're doing this. Well, we got this. Well, we're going to do this. And you know, I talk to the sellers and they're like, you know, we just feel more comfortable when Andy talks. So, you know, sometimes those people that just quietly drive things forward are the most critical to get any deal done. I'm involved in several things. You know, I try to keep my time 50% on nonprofits and about 50% on for-profit. You know, in the for-profit side, I'm on 3 company boards, and you know, I work with 2 investments group, Queen City Angels here in town, which does investments primarily in the Midwest, and then I'm part of a venture capitalist firm that does in medtech, which is a great experience and a lot of fun. I'm also on a board of a family fund, and we do transportation, supply, logistics. That's kind of my wheelhouse. I also do a lot of nonprofit work and a lot related to church because church is very important to me. I'm on an elder board and a couple of church, you know, Christian-related nonprofits. I also do a lot of work on leadership training. Leadership is a passion for me. I had the opportunity, Procter poured leadership into me. So we go places where you know, they can't afford high-level speakers or highly paid speakers. So we go to Eastern Europe, we go to the Middle East, we go to places where people do it, and we teach a very values-based leadership. And we truly try to mentor, you know, college students. We mentor young, you know, young business owners. And look, I think a lot of things rise and fall with leadership, and leadership with integrity and care for people is a very important one to me. And so I spend a lot of time in that. And the last one is really I'm chair of a nonprofit that does mental health work. And mental health is such a need. I've seen the impact it can have in my own family, and really trying to help the community in that.